Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. If you're watching me, you already know. We are super aging. We're getting older without getting old. And here's one of the things I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about Dapper Dan. Do you know Dapper Dan? Let me show you Dapper Dan. This one right here. You heard of this man right here? You see that picture? Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan. Let me put it down here so you can see. I got something in the way right here. Dapper Dan. Okay, can you see a little bit? I don't know what it's showing. All right. You know what I like about him? He was born on my daughter's birthday, August 8th. I like that part. But he is 80 years old. Look at this brother right here. He's 80 years old and he's all of that. He's a designer. And he designed in hip hop in New York. He had his own shop, and it was Dapper Dan's Boutique from 1962 to 1992. And he dressed the hip hop people in New York. Who knew that hip hop was going to be with hip hop? And who knew some of those same hip hop people that Dapper Dan dressed were going to be stars? I said all that to say what? You never know what God has for you. When I saw him on Tamron, you know I'm a Tamron fan. When I saw him on Tamron, but I've seen him before, I said, oh my God, I was so excited. I said, there's Dapper Dan. And that's why, how old is Dapper Dan? He's born August 8th, 1944. I'm born August 2nd, 1942. Yes, yes, yes. What am I excited about? If he is out still being Dapper Dan, he started his Salt and Pepper wore his clothes. LL Cool J wore his clothes. Jay-Z wore his clothes. B and Baskin, Rakim wore his clothes. Eric B wore his clothes. Mike Tyson wore his clothes. He was Dapper Dan. He was a haberdasher from Harlem, New York, that people didn't know. He didn't have a brand name. He wasn't all the brand name, Ford and all the brand names used to be. He was who he was, but he stayed who he was. Like I stayed Georgianne Thomas, whatever. I'm still Georgianne Thomas. I'm the same Georgianne Thomas. I'm Georgianne Thomas. This is what I do. And this is how I dress. This is what I want to put on. You see, that's what Dapper Dan did. And you know, people probably made fun of him. You know, his family may have made fun of him. He's always doing this. He always got that on. Like they said about me. Ooh, where you get all them glasses? Let me tell you something. What is this night? What am I talking about tonight? Are you dressing the way you want to be dressing? Are you wearing what you want to wear? Are you enjoying getting up and putting your clothes on the way you want to? I came up with the glasses. You know what somebody said? Ooh, you wear a lot of rings. Now, when people say something like that to you, that is not a compliment. That's a backhand slap. I need for you all to understand. I need for you to wear what you want to wear. And I want you to wear it the way you want to wear it, however that is. It's a lot going on in America. I understand that. But I need for you to stay in the individual place. I need you to have some kind of relief from some things. I need you to do what that is that makes you feel good about yourself. Baby, you cannot super age if you are not feeling good about yourself. You cannot super age. You cannot. See, this gives you time to have more time on earth. All right? And so if you're going to have more time on earth, what are you going to do at that time? Now, we got a lot of stuff going on out here that begs for the same answer. What are we going to do with the time that we have based on some of the restrictions that appear to be coming to grasp that time and tell us we cannot do that anymore? I'm not sure. I'm just saying. I'm not where it's all going, but it ain't here yet. In the meantime, in between time, you still got to have life. You're not in the coffin. You're here. You're retired. We already paid all this up. We already got the trophy for when you worked. All that you worked, the summation of your work, that's it. That's retirement. Summation of your work. But baby, we got life over here. And we have life 20 more years, 30 more years. And so I want to talk about dressing. I want to talk about Dapper Dan and Georgianne Thomas and whomever you are on the other side of the screen. Are you wearing what you want to wear? You think about how many years you were restricted. I think about how many years I've always been this person. I've been an artist, but I didn't know I was an artist. I didn't know what that meant. I was an artist and I was frustrated with most things that other people were doing, but I couldn't articulate it because I didn't have this Georgianne. You know how they say education is wasted on the young? Well, that's not a good thing to say, but I'm saying the things you know now, don't you wish you knew then? So I was an artist, but I didn't know how to say I was an artist. You see, and those who can find that out early in life, I'm so happy for you. My 45-year-olds, so when I was 45, I was an artist. When I was 35, I was an artist. Matter of fact, I was an artist since I've been on the earth. And God told me, He told me that I was an artist, that I would be doing entertainment. I wasn't sure what that was, but He said that's what's going to happen. And I was 77 before it happened. But I'm asking you, are you wearing, this is about clothes. This is about this man, Dapper Dan. Dapper. Back in the day when you were Dapper Dan, when you said Dap, man, that was Dap what you got on. That's Dap when you got, so that's some black jazz talk right there. When you were Dap, that means everything was well appointed. It's folks that say you looked it good. I know it's poor English, but understand, I'm just making a point. He was a Dap, so he was Dapper Dan. You see, he put on things that was different to everybody else, but it looked good. See, they had us all trained that certain clothes and certain colors went together. And when you left the country, I went to other cultures, other colors went together. See that lab, see all this print back here? My African print, let me see, what country is that? I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't know where I got this piece from. But anyway, the point is it's an African print. You see all those colors together? When the Europeans came to Africa, they laughed at all of that. But when they went back and did it, i.e. Picasso, when he went back and took some of this art print and colors and put together, it was like, oh, that's genius. Oh, that's just wonderful. Because it seems like anything that we do, anything black, is not worthy. But if you copy it, it's okay. See, I don't want to start that today. But I said all that to say, look at those colors. When you go to people's house, I only want white cabinets. I need clean lines. I need all this color. Oh my God, what is up? But like they're cleaning the Pantheon. They wiped all the colors they could, scraped all the colors. They're scraping all the colors off because that was ancient coloring and ancient history and ancient wares and ancient bright and ancient vibrancy that wants to be erased and bland and made it to the Europeans' point of view. But the first people were black people, as you all know. You don't get me started on my history. But my point is, with you, did you want to wear some colors? Maybe you wanted to wear some colors. You said it didn't have anything to do with black, white, purple, and green. I want to wear some of those colors. I want to put some colors together. I remember when nobody would put blue and black together. Oh, no. What are you wearing? What you want to wear? Are you putting on the clothes you want to put on? I spent so much time making sure that I looked and dressed appropriately and properly per the Atlanta standards for school teachers in Atlanta. And what was considered proper was to emulate the master race in order to assimilate. You see, so I emulated to assimilate. And it didn't make any difference because look where we are in 2025. Oh, yes, we did all this in 1960. We absolutely, but look where we are in 2025. So I said all that to say I wasted so much time not wanting to put this scarf that doesn't matches and does match. It may not match. This go this way and this go this way. See, so what? This is what I wanted to wear today. I wanted to wear this today. I wanted to wear these earrings today. I wanted to wear this size earrings. I want this shape like this. I want it shaped like this. I wanted to wear, and I remember, and when I worked at Delta Airlines, you couldn't wear earring like that. I told you I got called in because I had my own hair. I had this much hair, and I had a little barrette up here. White girls had a barrette up there, and I put a barrette, but mine was blue and green. No, it was green and black and red. Of course, I was called in because it was too ethnic. I'm saying so. All these years that you were confined or controlled by what you had on or the presentation you had to make when you went to the corporate America jobs. There was a certain way you had to look as a black man, a certain way I had to look as a black woman. We had certain ways we had to look, and even with some white people that had to, you had to go in there a certain way, and now all that's retired. And you just want to, like, so you say, I just want to put shorts on. Okay, that's fine, well and good. But when you go out somewhere, you might want to put shorts on that are red. What about the color you want to wear? You might want to wear a yellow shirt and some red shorts. Put it on, baby. Put it on. Put it on. Because you need to have some enjoyment. You need to find something that you love. If you want, you say, I've always wanted an earring in my nose. And then somebody would say, ooh, there's something wrong with you. You want an earring in your nose? If you want an earring in your nose, I got a little piece of, my little Gigi gave me a little piece, some kind of stick on something I put right here. I said, ooh, I like that. Did I wear it for you all one day? I'm not sure. But you can hardly see it. I don't know, because I don't know if I want to do all the piercing, but I like the idea. You see, when you saw the ancients, we had all kind of, not they, we, because we're descendants of the ancients, had all kind of designs, and but you see that all of that was handed down. It went and maybe handed down to the Africans, all kind of designs, and the Indian, all kind of designs, and Hawaiians may have gotten away from it. The Japanese, Asian people, everything had. You promoted whatever this was. The body was to be adorned, and it was be adorned where you want to adorn it. You see, so people get mad with the tattoo people. I get mad with them when they do it on their face, but then I don't. If that makes them, I'm not passing judgment on that. That makes you feel good. That's what you always want. Some of y'all out there have always wanted a tattoo. You always wanted one, and you retired now, and the kids are grown. I'm not saying I'm not encouraging it, but I'm saying if that's what's gonna make you feel good. What am I talking about? I'm talking about self-love. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting into an attitude of self-love, self-care, and what you need to lift you every day. If you get into what is going on in the news every day, you're gonna miss some of that's gonna fall on you, and it's gonna start aching and paining and tear you down, baby. I'm trying to get past all that. I don't want that for you. You know what you got to do. You know what money, what you got to buy. You know what you need to have in the house. You know some things. You're not somewhere, if you're watching this show, you're not somewhere sitting with your legs crossed saying, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. No. You kind of got an idea. But in the meantime, in between time, you still got life. You still got some places to go. Didn't this fall nicely? You still got some places to go. You still want to go to church or your synagogue or your mosque. You got some places you still want to go. You want to go out, have some dinner. Those who can afford it, you want to go volunteer in the shelter. And you want to feel good about yourself, whatever that is. If you want to go to different shelters, you want to raise money, go out and get some money and get some kids, take them somewhere. It's Girl Scout time. I heard it's Girl Scout time. So the Girl Scouts are still out. So life is still going on in America. We got to buy it. We need to buy out some cookies for them kids. You used to be a Girl Scout. Somebody was a Girl Scout. It used to be something. We all was something. Your mother made you do all that. You were a Cub Scout. You did something growing up. And so I said all that to say, jump in life. Jump in life. Jump in life. Jump in life. Wear what you want to wear. Put on what you want to put on. What the colors are, it doesn't matter. Figure out what makes you happy. And baby, do that. Because every day is a good day. And we don't know the last day. It's a heart week, women's heart attack week. We have heart attacks. They talked about people like me today. I heard myself when they made the list on GMA3. I think it was GMA3 that talked about if you had a lot of chemo, and it sits, it doesn't go anywhere, the chemo, you know, the heart, my heart is like, the heart might say, I'm tired of chemo coming through here. Just stop, you know. The chemo is in your body a long time. I had a lot. You see, we live with some stuff. So if I want to get up and put these earrings on, and somebody said, "Ooh, I don't wear big earrings," that's exactly right. That personal pronoun was the proper pronoun, I, because when you get over here into my lane, I have my own I. It's the same way with you. I want you to put on the colors and the clothes that you want to have on. I want some more Dapper Dans out there. I like those brothers down in Texas with Salt and Pepper Gang. They look good, just delicious. You see, they get up and put on. I mean, how you know what kind of shoe? And it's a brother, Julian, on TikTok. I think that's his name. That just knows how to put clothes together. And then there's some young guys that was on Tamron. They got all that together. So I want to talk to the men too. We like looking at y'all looking like that. Like who put you together? I can put you together. Women. Who put you together like that? Okay, so you looking good. We like that. You see, and the same thing with you. Some of you all, but this one woman, I saw her. She and I got the most leopard. Period. I don't know how much room, how many things doesn't have some kind of leopard print. I love leopard print, and I would put it on with any and everything. And so she said, "You know what? I'm gonna get all my leopard print out." And she got it all out on TikTok, I think, YouTube, and put it on a rack and just talked about it. I was fascinated. See, I'm just telling you, people are fascinated with things. Do you? But don't listen to people about what you had on. You did that already. You 45. What the hell? You 55. You 65. You need to tell people go on somewhere with all that. I spent a lot of time listening to other people tell me about me. I did. I said, oh, well, maybe you might be right about that. What the hell? Don't do it. I'm here to tell you that we still got life to live. I like Dr. Janice Liddell. I like her and Byron Saunders. There's some brilliant minds. Ooh, up there with Danny Black. They all up there together. I'm just glad to know them. I just stay on the peripheral of them right there. I know some more. I know Dr. Monique Earl Lewis and Dr. Clarissa Myrick Harris White. I know some folk now with some brilliant mind. Dr. Wanda Spivey, some folk. Dr. Garrison Harrison, man. These people, they're not no joke. They're not no joke. My own daughter and Astrid Wilson. I know some peoples now. I know some peoples, as they say, that are just smart. And I don't know where I was going with that. But I just want you to, I had an idea and I got to call a name. I should never call names because I'm going to leave off somebody's name that I should not have left off. But I know some people that really spend some time with, when I said, oh, Janice Liddell. I like her. I was started with Dr. Liddell. And the reason why, because she has a whole program for older people. And she has an actual place for you to go. I'm right here with you, But she has some places to go. She writes about us senior citizens. I like all that. And she keeps us going, and she gets groups together and make us get up and drive our cars places and go out and eat and do things. It's more of you out there. It's some more Janice Liddells out there. It's some more Janice Liddells. She happens to be Janice Liddell, PhD, but it's some more y'all out there. I'm trying to encourage you. It's some more Wayne McMillans out there. I love Wayne. Y'all know I love Wayne McMillan. I fight a gorilla by him. You know that. He gets up and goes out. He gets up and looks good, feels good, and smells good. I want to have him on here one day, but I haven't been able to get him. And then I just haven't figured all this out. But if you go to my community page, you'll see pictures on my Facebook page of Wayne McMillan. But I'm saying that get you some groups of people. There's some stuff going on out here. Get you some groups of people for these reasons. One, you need somebody to know where you are. And you need to come up with a plan for whatever happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. This may happen, or I'll do this. This may happen. You need to do that. Either if you don't have a family here, then do it with some friends. Go out and have some lunch. Talk about this. put it in its place, and then go on with life. Okay, that's what I need for you to do. I need for you to have that. Then I need for you to think about, when you get up every day, how you want to look, and how much you enjoy. I told you during the whole COVID, Georgianne got up every day and put on something, because we got all them clothes in there. And those of you who just retired, what you gonna do with all them clothes, all them corporate clothes? There's some people who, now I don't know about going back to work. People not right now. There's no work, I don't think. But there's some people who may need some of those clothes. They may need it just because they need them, because they don't have them. There's some people who always wanted clothes like that. Let them have yours. You're not doing anything with them. There's some people who wish they had a silk scarf or some pearls or something. You got 2 or 3 of them things. Give it away. I give away stuff all the time. My people know I give away. I'll just get me a bag of stuff and go. Now I'll go to the Goodwill, but I'll find some friends and say, here, I'll take, because some stuff I just want somebody else to have, that I like. I'm just saying, come on, people. We're in a mess. We're in a quagmire. We are. But we don't have to wallow in any of it. We need to keep our eyes on the prize and remember there is a God. There is a God. I'm telling you, there's a God. And because he is still on the throne, I will get up and figure out what I'm going to wear tomorrow. I don't know. I got first half tomorrow. I got to get up, say my prayers, and be grateful that I got a day, and then figure out which one of them earrings I'm going to put on, what kind of this I'm going to put on, what kind of hair I'm going to brush up under here. I need me a new 1995, okay? I need to go get my feet done. I hear people saying, I gotta go get a pedicure. I gotta go get my hair done. I love that. I love it, because we still have to live. You see, you cannot let all of that knock you down and bog you down where you are not living. You got children. They have to have some kind of, don't put them kids in fear. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Whatever we're planning as adults, let them kids be kids. Let them enjoy themselves. Let them see mom and daddy and cousins and aunties having some kind of something, having some kind of meeting, having some kind of barbecue, having some kind of something while you're planning out what we know we're going to do. Because if it ain't here yet, don't do the kids like that. Don't have them all where they can't breathe, they don't know what to do. Let our children be children. Okay, y'all got me on that. Whew, anyway, I love you. We're going to be all right. How the children say we're going to be all right? We're going to be all right. I know this. I know this. You all on the other side of the screen, you know it too. You know we're going to be all right. Those of you who know and believe and trust in the Lord, you are already got things planned out. All that I'm talking about, you already got that. And those of you who don't, you better get with some people and get it together. And still get up and send me those pictures, Wayne, where you go and get some of them drinks and those good restaurants. And as long as we can, until we can't. You got to live. Let me see how I put that. I'm sorry, I'd be scratching down in there. You got to live until you die. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. You got to live until you die. I love you. Don't you love these glasses? All these colors. And you can't do anything about it.